Let's get it, MP.
About to tear it up.
Standing 6'5", number 17, MP.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Heat, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, there's the Pistons, 8 games back.
I think for the Heat, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. They've got Cunningham, Durant out there with Holland. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And MP has made it known for this recent stretch he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And so far, MP's been doing a good job matching what he set out to do. He wanted to rack up a lot of assists, and he's been doing that at an impressive rate. But in his mind, and maybe some critics as well, MP appears to have the potential to improve upon this moving forward.
Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Miami. The open shot, Cunningham. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Ball passes to Adebayo. And he drives in. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, few big men in this league are better off the bounce than Adebayo.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Hero finds MP. There's the three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Robinson. Looking to win the run. Jaquez grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyler Hero.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pistons trail by 12. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
The Heat have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Robinson. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Holland to win the cold spell. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Heat leading by 14. Jaquez finds Adebayo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Well, this guy is giving all his energy on every possession. Those are just hustle points from Bam. He got the board and he converted it into 2 points.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. MP, number 1. Second is Cade Cunningham.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Pass to Holland. And there's the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And there's Hero on the assist by MP.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Robinson passes to Thompson. That three's off the mark. Miami leading by 19. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. The three is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now here's Robinson. And here's Duran. Cunningham outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's Jaquez. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires in the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Adebayo, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Harris. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. To stop the run, and the layup by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And it's all missing. The Pistons on offense. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
And here's MP from outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Cunningham looking around. Outside Robinson. From outside, off the mark. From deep, MP. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons shooting around 40% early on here. Cunningham against MP.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
MP against Cunningham. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
That is the way they would like to play every night. But, of course, each opponent represents different challenges. And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Chomps, thanks a lot. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Wiggins. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Back to MP, puts up a 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
1:41 left in the opening quarter. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Money from the wing. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Powell's shot is off.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Robinson finds Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Detroit also making some changes. Green's checked in for Duran. Herter comes in for Robinson. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. For 3, Powell. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Powell's going 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Pass to Reed. Now here's Herter. Powell covers. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Hall. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Now Herter. And here's Harris outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so it's the Miami Heat cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. Tobias Harris out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Stewart, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Strokes it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
Harris is doubled. Back to Sasser. Picked by Reed. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Powell passes to Adebayo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Takes the 3. Sasser gets the bucket.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Larson. Here's the 3. And Reed pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Harris. Outside for Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Green. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Here's Reed following the 3-point basket by Miami. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. The 3 on target from range. Harris has got 10 points.
Well, Harris can be a reliable long-range option, and his team does what they can to get him clean looks.
Here's Wiggins. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Cunningham passes to Reed. Here's Thompson. Now covers. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Thompson. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Reed passes to Cunningham. Puts one up from 19. Yes, it's good. 14 points for him.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Oh, there's the alley.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo. And when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
Cunningham passes to Reed. Harris on the wing. And here's Cunningham outside. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Cunningham's got 17.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Detroit with the ball. Miami making their last shot. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Holland. Pass to Thompson. Duren against Mitchell. For three, here's Harris. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
The free throw drops for Wiggins.
Well, look at Wiggins year after year showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Powell. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008, Tim.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
Here's Wiggins. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Oh, got that one up quick. Paul's got 27.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Holland. Adebayo with a steal. Here's the break. Ahead. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Holland. Outside Robinson. Nice move. And the play by Cunningham as he finishes it off for 2. Give him 23. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. Wiggins finds MP. Thompson against Jaquez. Now here's Adebayo. 21 points in the game. And the basket by MP.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Duren. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Thompson. And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, B.A., but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
First one falls.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled to the inside. It's stolen by Jaquez. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Well, if you give Hero a chance in the open floor, he loves to run. Great hustle that time, getting ahead of the break.
Cunningham, an easy 2 on the layup. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jaquez, the pass to MP. Miami moving it around. Adebayo in the post, working on Durant. And here's MP from outside. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. MP's got 11 points in the quarter. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's Holland. 14 points for him last game against Orlando. Robinson can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Hero outside. Outside Jaquez. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hero. Miami needs to get off a shot here. It's good. 23 points in the game.
And Adebayo will not shy away from the physicality in this game. He actually welcomes the contact on his way to the rim.
Now here's Cunningham. Coming off a 28-point game against Orlando.
And let's not forget about his defense. Every time you looked up, he was forcing a turnover.
Adebayo in the post. Covered by Durant. MP outside. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Hero. And here's Jaquez. Out to the right wing. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Cunningham finds Robinson. Now Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Miami.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's MP. 4-3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Cunningham. Fade away. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Cade has every shot in his bag.
And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan passport shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Miami, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
It's going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Miami Heat.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Here's Cunningham. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Cunningham against MP. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 31 points.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
MP finds Jaquez. Now here's MP. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Paul's got assist number 7 tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Holland for 3. Rebound Miami. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Ball passes to Jaquez. Hero for 3. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Thompson. The 3 ball. And Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham's got 34 points.
Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots and he is making them.
Hero for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
MP against Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Hall gets it to go.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside Robinson. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Jaquez. Pass to Hero. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Hero's got 15.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
On the wing, Thompson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third, and it's all missing.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Inside, here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Pass to Jaquez. Down low. Here's MP. Count it. Good. MP's got 48.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 34. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim, using that length inside.
Hero finds MP. Misses the layup. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Out to Thompson. For 3. That one is off. The Heat have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Inside, here's Hall. Here's Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adebayo's got 25 points in the game.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Back to Cunningham. Count that one. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. Left side, Jaquez. Kicks it to Hero. Miami moving it around. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Hero. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Cunningham on the wing. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Hall. Another one goes. Incredible.
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Cunningham outside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cunningham's got 40 points.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Here's Jaquez. And again, Miami with a triple.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Here's Holland. He tries for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. To the middle. On the break. And Adebayo, the bucket. On the assist by MP. Adebayo's got 27 points. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Hall. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Well, the Heat shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Outside Jaquez. MP outside. Hero on the wing. Over Robinson. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Hero.
And the shot goes down. Holland's got his second basket.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to MP. Now Hero. Here's Larson from behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Larson's got 6 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Another shot. There's the block. Pass to Larson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Larson's got his third bucket of the night.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Robinson can't hit.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Pass to Larson. Back to MP. Holland with the rebound. Well, Detroit's shooting about 42% in the third. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by MP. Yep, that one's good. Cunningham's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Hero outside. The three is up. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Holland. MP against Cunningham. Here's Holland. The three from Thompson. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Jaquez. And he lays it up and in. 11 points for Jaime Jaquez.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
1 minute left in the third. Robinson passes to Duran. And here's Cunningham outside. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. 35 seconds left in the third. And here's Cunningham. He's got 42. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Jaquez. Stolen by Thompson. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Miami out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Green, Isaiah Stewart out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Paul Reed, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit shooting about 47%. A nice number. Green for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Larson. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Now Cunningham to the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Khalil Ware.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Green, the pass to Reed. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Powell. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Cunningham against Mitchell. It's Cunningham with a drive. Outside for Green. And again, no good by Detroit. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Green from the arc. And again, no good by Detroit. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Wiggins. 2 points. That one goes. Wiggins has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Knocks down the long J.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Mitchell finds Powell. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Powell outside. Releases. Rebound Detroit. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Green, the pass to Harris. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Larson with a rebound. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. For 3, Powell. He can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harris down low. Wiggins on him. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, the defense challenged Wiggins that time, but just a little too aggressive.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Pass to Yakatonis. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Powell outside. He can't get that one to fall. Thompson with some nice D.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Duren. Now Robinson to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 11. Here's Yakachonis. Ware with it. Powell outside. Here's Yakachonis. Tries it from 19, and it's good. 2 points. And here's Cunningham. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Miami making a switch here. MP's checked in. Now Thompson. Duren the screen. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 44.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Powell outside. Back to MP from outside the arc. And again, it's Miami converting.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Holland. Oh, he tries a three. Rebound Miami. Here's Wiggins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Holland. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Thompson finds Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Back to MP. Miami moving it around. Powell outside. Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Duren. 5 on the clock. And here's Cunningham outside.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
MP outside. It's Powell on the wing. Back to MP. To the wing on the left. From the arc. Duren with a rebound. Well, Detroit shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And it's in there. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And the Pistons shooting around 44%. Not bad. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by the Heat.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Holland gets the bucket.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Yakichonis. MP against Cunningham. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. To the left side wing. Three-pointer Yakichonis. Duren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holland. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Pass to Yakichonis. Now here's MP. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
On a night that was hyped for all that was said pre-game, are you pleased with how things turned out? Especially out-diming the very person talking all that trash about you.
A lot of folks these days think life is what they see on their phones. They know a lot of that's fake, so they start being fake too. But a dog that's all bark and no bite is in a world of trouble when he finds himself in a real fight with a real dog. And that's what happened tonight.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Yep.
B.A., over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.